at the 20.
King, what's up? I'm chilling. Thought I was gonna be a little later, but oh, you did? Yeah, that was like a half hour ago. I wasn't sure, so I thought it might be 8:15 or so.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play.
Man, I got a tight race over there in the AFC, boy. I say, y'all got a tight race over in the AFC. Not you. You probably looking good, but the playoff teams is tight over there for you guys. A lot of games and shit.
This is Ajayi.
Oh, shit.
He'll be tackled at about the 35. Given 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Yeah, it is.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Oh, shit.
This is Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Dang.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
I thought I got him and shit. He got rid of him. I said, damn.
My cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Shit.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
2nd down following the run. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They go to Elliott again. And, oh, a good hit there and knocked down hard at the 41-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Five yards to gain here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's pressure.
Oh, my God. What the heck was that?
They couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Yeah.
It's not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group. And
man.
play. They came in, made the
I'm going to go for it on this side of the field. Something went wrong there. Off my paddle, motherfucker. Floated that shit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Price. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right on the 30-yard line. Give them 11 on the gain there. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down. First down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were
sound like you wore out. Sorry, you had to work today? Yeah, I hear that. Nothing wrong with that.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. 2nd down, Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone. It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Bailey now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here.
He says
a big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
He said somebody in there. That's why he told me to broadcast.
It could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up. They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, shit.
They run again with a Giant. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one. Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Wentz. And incomplete. The contact.
Oh, shit, he dropped it.
Free and brings up 4th down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter. You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now here come the Cowboys. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road. And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Price. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. From the pistol, here's Elliott. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Don't forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
A second down throw for Prescott. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him
good
down.
shit.
And Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's 3rd and long. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. 3rd and long for Prescott. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Damn it.
A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for it.
Oh, my God.
Nearly picked it off. He had a
Come
chance to
on,
come
Dak.
down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
That shit right up.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On third down, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. Throwing right, and that's complete. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Prescott now on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Bailey now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Yeah, that should be. That game do that shit. That's one of the things they gotta fix and shit.
To kick this one away. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit at the 23. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Second down, here's Wentz.
Oh.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills, and it's third down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he finds Stills complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Here's Ajayi. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Dump off underneath to Ajayi. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 1st down, Wentz. They set up the screen to Ajayi. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, my God.
Down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
Down to 15 seconds now. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Hitting right in the hand.
This defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Wentz.
Oh, my God. Come on.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Okay, what you gonna do here?
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Oh, my God. Oh, dang, good shit.
Kenny Stills in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
Good shit.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played.
Damn. He hating that shit.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Final play of the half. Prescott eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. It's caught inside the 25.
Damn.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys now on top. As we send you up to Orlando, and with our EA Sports halftime report, here's Larry.
I wish he would have stayed up.
Both teams have
Damn it.
marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Prescott to throw it. And this one caught by Des Bryant. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott.
Oh, good shit. Damn it.
Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Prescott. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing, Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start
I'm coming up for the run.
And get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Oh, my fucking goodness,
No
man.
good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
Man.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll begin the drive with a jive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. It's a jive, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just 4 yards.
Okay, this the first time we played since we played that Super Bowl. You beat me. I think it is the first time we played since that couple. Well, it wasn't even. It was last year's Madden, wasn't it?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Wentz now on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Let's face it, if you love football, you love the contact we just saw there. He really lowered the boom on him, but how about him holding on to the football? I can tell he's an ex-DB. That's discouraging to you to have that type of a hit, yet he still holds on to the ball and gets a first down.
On those crossing routes, so as a receiver, you always know that's a possibility.
It has to be in the back of your mind, but it can't be primary. And for him, that was a clear example. He made sure he focused on the catch, took the hit, and what do they always say? It's worth it if you make the catch and get the first down.
8 yards to go here on second down. Now Wentz. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Well,
God damn it.
All over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
try and get the running game going with Elliott.
Dang, y'all can't block nobody.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Y'all stopping Zeke though. I've been running good with him this year. I can't do nothing with y'all.
Push him back more. Now Prescott. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Prescott from the gun. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Oh, shit.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Cameron Wake in there to
I hit that L2 button, bro. That pass and shit.
Out now comes the Cowboys punt.
Hey.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be
because I damn sure missed that kick. I thought it was going out of bounds. I missed both marks.
Now as they get set to take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And able to get it across the
yeah.
They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. Fresh set of downs here. They run with Ajayi. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. And Stills over the middle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Wentz now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Powering his way forward. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he is knocked down from the side. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. So the offense has it first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Oh,
and he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. The Dolphins on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wentz.
Wow.
It's Williams. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Going to give this time to the tailback. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Throwing on first is Wentz. This is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. Franks to add the PAT. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Yeah, yes. They make it hard and shit. Then, like you said, it don't help if your internet ain't right.
This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football.
Shit.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
Mm-hmm.
And the way
See, they're trying to Madden me now.
You want to make
that
sure
Madden bullshit. Now it's game changing in your favor.
The catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey,
what?
And down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth-quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you've got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, my God. What the fuck is
They
that?
take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first, it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now Elliott. And some space here. And he'll take this all the way down
There we
to
go,
the
Z.
15-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. 57 yards on the ground.
He needed that one.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments in this one. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. On the counter, Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Go, Zeke, let's go.
Gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
He running
Do
now.
my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And here we go on 1st and goal. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to
They had me going for 2.
And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
This shit.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offense has spent a lot more time working on it.
Fell across the goal line.
Are doing the exact same thing.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins' offense now heads back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting back up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A Miami first down on a 14-yard pickup.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. From midfield, here's Wentz. Drops it off to Ajayi. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On second down, here's Wentz. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And he finds
wow.
complete. And he gets
he dropped that one.
Inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. From the red zone now, Wentz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 6 yards here to go for the offense on second down. Working from the gun, Wentz.
Wow.
And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So now it's first and goal. They'll try to run with Ajayi. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it second and goal. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. It's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown.
Good ass game, though. Still kept it.
Okay, you got the touchdown.
Kept it close. Shit.
Yeah,
made it interesting.
Open for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one
maybe we can meet again in the Super Bowl, though. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Get my revenge in the Super Bowl.
They got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, it
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle.
Good shit, though. Good game. I know this about to cut off and shit.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
All right, King. Good game, man.
The Cowboys on the victory as they take a knee. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Dallas, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's just their third loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From South Florida, good night, everybody.